Hello everyone, I'm Shrestha. Me including my friend Roshan and Bimukti are present here to present the data analysis report presentation. Now I'm going to talk about the importance of analysis. It enhances productivity and revenue respectively. It helps to achieve significant business value. It helps to keep up the reputation and it helps to be ahead of the game and it boosts overall service of the business. Now I'm going to talk about importance of analysis to the US Department of Health and Human Service. It regularly treats patients at their last breath. It operates ongoing process for health sector reform and it inspires youth for health risks. The bar graph illustrates the number of average ICU days of the patients with respect to both gender diagnosed and three major diseases, and this is the chart by ICU days according to gender analysis and recommendation. The average number of patients in a diagnosis group is about 1,20,000 and the average number of patients with respect to gender is approximately 1,95,000, and people should be encouraged and motivated to have balanced diet and to do regular physical exercise to avoid such health problems. And the chart illustrates the frequency of region with respect to diagnosis group. And here is the analysis and recommendations. The bar chart illustrates the frequency of region with respect to diagnosis group. For each region, CSF is found to be the most common diagnosis group and COPD is found to be the least common diagnosis group. And here is the another chart according to patients by number, and the first chart is about total patient and their visit to hospital for diagnosis, and second chart is about the number of patients per department. And here is the analysis. The total number of patients and their visit to hospital for diagnosis can be found from the above charts. It is found that average number of patients visit to hospital is 250 times for diagnosis. The five major departments according to number of patients are heart, general medicine, hospital 46, oncology and transplant. It is concluded that the total number of patients in heart is just less than 800, general medicine are about 300 and the transplant is about 50. And the recommendation are, it is observed that the major disease is CHF. For this we have to organize a awareness campaign regarding this disease, and the majority of males are affected, so males should take steps of them. As a result, it minimizes risks of heart attack. And here is the other charts according to frequency of region grouped by gender and the frequency of region grouped by discharged. And here is the analysis from the group above illustrated graph. It is found that the top three regions with respect to the number of female patients are region 11 and region 8 and region 3. It is also found that the top 5 places where patients are discharged are routine DSCHF home health agency, skilled nursing facility, other death and hospice. Now my friend Bimukti is going to talk about his part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Madhusha. I'm going to present some example of data visualization using SaaS VR. First example is, what are the top 5 places where patients are discharged? According to this chart, it's displaying frequency of discharge according to the locations. The highest place where patients are discharged in routine DSCHD home, its amount is 90,000. Second one is Home Health Agency. Its amount is 25,000. And third place is Skilled Nursing Facility. Amount is 15,000. Next example is, what are top 10 region with represent to black race? Answers are region 11, region 8, region 3. According to this chart, it displays frequency of region grouped by race CD. We check about which region respect to black race. It's showing orange color bars. Region 11 is top place who respect black race. Next example is what are the active and inactive months in terms of admission for both male and female patients? Active months are November, January, and March. Inactive months are July, September, and May. The chart displays the frequency of admit date grouped by gender. According to this chart, November, January, and March are active time period of patient admit. Another example is what are top 10 cities with respect to number of patients. The chart display of frequency of patient number by city. According to this chart, we can identify what are the top cities number of patients are admitted. Delray Beach, Pompano Beach, Spanish Fort, Atlanta, Granville, Riversdale, Spring, Kimberley, Melbourne Beach, and Grandview. Next example is what is the trend of number of patients admission for October 2011 to June 2012 with respect to region for both male and female. In region 11, 20,950. The chart displays the frequency of region under gender and admit date filters. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Roshan Thakur and my student ID is 303777126. Today I am going to present a video related to the report analysis of Redmit historical data. First of all, data visualization is the graphical representation of the data information. Data visualization tools offer an interactive way to see and interpret trends and patterns in the data with the use of visual elements. Importance of data visualization. The software for visual analytics facilitates data discovery, data analysis. It makes the majority of the complicated knowledge easier to make smart decisions. It provides more reliable outcomes for the business decisions that are more competitive by getting the ability to solve broad and complex issues. Admit historical data. First, every admission in hospital occurs when a patient has been discharged from hospital and is again admitted within the given time span. Regularly treating the patient at their last breath. Ongoing process of the health sector reform inspire use to further health risks. Now the analysis of a chart of department and operation count and over the months. Explanation. Maximum number of heart operation was done in Feb 2012. Less number of operation was done in the Sep 2011 by transplant department. There was certain increment and decrement of operation count of general medicine department in every month. There was gradual increment and decrement of certain of operation count of oncology. Now the chart analysis of diagnosis group of CSF only with the patient number admitted from Jan 2012 to July 2012. And there are a greater number of patients with admitted in CS diagnosis group in Jan 2012. The number of patients decreases gradually from Jan to Feb and maintain the equal number of patients admitted in Feb and March. Minimum number of patients were admitted in CS diagnosis group in July month as compared to the other months. Now the chart of admitted data of number of patients with the gender. A majority of patients were female who were admitted in Feb 2012. There were equal number of male and female patients admitted in November 2011. The number of female patients are more than the male patients admitted in hospital in every month. Now the cluster analysis of patient data, that is patient age, patient number, and the gender. The cluster diagram illustrates the data of patients with respect to the patient number. Almost 9 billion of patients were female with the age of 85 and was well male with the age of 45. Young men are less admitted in the health sector as compared to the young one. Conclusion. More male patients are being affected by heart disease than females. CLC with the most diagnosis group disease among all. From GeoMap, we can clearly say that the most of the heart patients are from Florida state of the USA. Average point visit hospital 250 times for diagnosis. Thank you.